Lesson 19 in Access deals with creating and using forms. We're going to create a form with the wizard, apply a theme to the form, add records to a table using the form, navigating the form, deleting records from a table using the form, and finally printing it. Alright, first thing, creating a quick form. If we have a table open like we do here, we just go to create, go to form, and just quickly creates a form for us. Alright, and this down here is called a subform. Okay, so we have a form and a subform. Alright, because if you come back to our table, you'll notice we have subdata sheets. So if you have a table with subdata sheets, when you create your form, you're going to have a subform. Alright, you want to close this. We're not going to save it. We're going to go to create more forms, and we're going to go with split form. Okay, a split form shows your table at the bottom and the form up top. So as you click through the records, it shows you what your form entry looks like, and it shows your changes down here at the bottom on the table in real time. Alright, we're going to close this one. Don't save the changes. We're just kind of going around looking, see how the different forms work. And then we're going to close our students table also. Okay, creating a form with the wizard. We want to go create, go to form wizard, and then from here, just like doing queries, you choose your table or query that you're going to use. So on this one, we're going to use our classes table, and then we're going to move all the fields over. So hit your double arrow, move them all over, hit next. We're going to use columnar. You have different layouts, and it kind of shows you here what it would look like, but we're going to leave it on columnar. Hit next, and then we're just going to leave it as classes. Hit finish, and then you will have our classes form down here now. Now applying a theme to it, on home, you want to go to layout view, and then from here you'll notice you have a little purple section of tabs up here now, form layout tools. If you click on design, you have themes over here on the left, and then so we're going to choose the Ion theme. So we have our Ion theme, and you have to, when you do the themes, you may have to just go across, look at the names of them as a little screen tip pops up, tell you what the name of them are. But they should be alphabetical as far as the name goes, so you should be able to figure it out eventually where you're trying to get. Alright. Okay, we're going to go colors, and from here we're going to choose violet, violet 2. So violet 2 is going to be our color. And then under layout tools design, or at still, we want to go to the fonts, and then we're going to apply Century Gothic. Alright, now with this open still, so if you go to view, go to form view, you'll see how everything's looking here. Go to layout view. You'll notice the difference between layout view, form view, this is where you actually enter in data and information. Layout view, you know in your layout view when you don't have the cursor and you have the little gold box around everything. Alright, so on the next part, we're going to go through, add a record to the table by using the form. So on our classes form, we're going to go to a new blank record. Remember, it's down here at the bottom. So right here has a little starburst, new blank record. We want to go to form view. Remember, new means auto number, so we skip that. Alright, so we're going to type in beginning gymnastics, description, we'll just put blah blah blah. Sessions, how many sessions? We'll have 8. It's $120. Discount price will come up to 102. And then if you had any notes right here, you would add your notes. Alright, hit tab again, brings you to a new record. Alright, so from here, since this is linked to our classes table, you want to go classes, beginning gymnastics, and you'll see how it automatically added what you type in the form here to the table over here. So that's how everything's linked. Alright, so I'm going to close that table. Okay, navigating records in the form. We've gone over this before, but just a quick review. You have your previous record, first record, next record, last record, and then again your new record. So that's how you get around there. Alright. Okay, we're going to go to make sure you're on your last record here. So hit last record, so we're on beginning gymnastics. Okay, now if you need to delete a record on the home tab, even though it's grayed out, you can hit the drop arrow next to delete, go to delete record. It says you're about to delete it, you cannot undo it. Are you sure? Hit yes. And then when you go back to your classes table, you'll notice that it's deleted from there as well. So anytime you make a change in the form or a table, it's going to affect the other. So you always want to make sure that you're working on the right form, right record. Alright, and the last thing, printing a form. Just file, print, and go print preview. You can see it's going to print multiple forms per page. Usually you won't ever print a form. You would print a report from it or the table just if you want the data, because it's going to be cleaner and have a whole lot more information set up where it's more easily readable. And that is it for lesson 19.